YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Program, back again. Just trying to do a little quick schooling on how I do my workflow when it comes to sequencing any tracks that I do. And I don't see too many videos out there that really point it out. And I know now that the MPC X is out, it's incredibly important for cats to figure this mixing process down, or I guess you could say just putting things into a song mode and getting it out there so for you to hear it and figure out what you need to mix down later or whatever. Although you're supposed to really be doing this, you're supposed to mix it down before you dump it and play it outside in your car or whatever, in your earbuds or whatever. But yeah, let's kick this off. I'm not trying to hold you too long, and it's been about a minute. So the track I did yesterday, I added some instrumentation to it and moved around a few things and tried to clean it up a little bit. I didn't do any major, tuning or whatever. Plus the fact, let's be honest, if somebody wants your beat, when they get it to the engineer is going to mix it down even more, master it. So anyway, your top goal is just not turn everything up. Make sure everything's like at a decent level, because it's easier for them to turn things up when you send it out tracked out. But let's see. This is what I came up with. Sequence 1. Yeah, I added this brass ensemble from the bank that comes with the MPC. Turned it all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but. And then sequence 3. That wasn't supposed to go twice, but anyway, I'm talking, so I'm not paying attention. Alright, so that's those three sequences. Now check this out. Go to the menu, go to the track mute. This is your sequence in all the pads, and all the tracks. The tracks represent the pads. I mean, the pads represent the tracks. I don't have shit here, but I got shit all over here where it's yellow. So, that's what it is right there. What I tend to do is, I take out, let's see. Alright, so let's say we like that. We just want to keep those instruments that's lit in yellow. Keep those. And let's say that could be like second verse. What you want to do, you want to duplicate this sequence. So let's duplicate it. Although I didn't name it, because I got a terrible habit in not naming shit. But let's just say number 4 is going to represent the sequence of number 1. Number 5 is going to represent the sequence of number 2. And number 6 is going to represent the sequence of number 3. So I'm going to do it. Go back out to main. Let's go to sequence 2. And pretty much do the same damn thing. Let's drop out these, drop out that. I'm going to take that ensemble out. Alright, go to main. Duplicate that to 5. Boom. Go to 3. So, let's go back to the track mute. Go to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cool. So, let's go back to those first ones and put all the instruments there. I guess we could, I'm going to leave out the ensemble on those. And then I probably want to duplicate that a third time to have 3 more. You'll see what I mean in a second. But, so, track 4. You can kick it off with that. So what you want to do is go to the song mode. And here's your listing of what sequences you want to add in there. So let's say we want to, where is it at? Insert sequence 1. Turn that to 1. We're going to insert. Matter of fact, we know we're going to insert it 6 times because we just did it 6 times. So that's going to be sequence 2, sequence 3, and this loop represents how many times you want it to go around. It's pretty cut and dry. It's pretty simple. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going backwards. We want to go 4. Then we want to go. We could go 4, then 1. Let's see how that sounds first. That's another thing. You can play it out before you finish it off. We can take everything out and just add a drum and then have it build up. Oh yeah, I changed that bell from yesterday too. Alright, so you see what we're doing. So we're going to go to sequence 3. And then we'll go back to sequence 4. No, let's go to sequence 1. Then we'll go to sequence 5. And then we'll insert it again to go to sequence 6, since we never used it. Then you can loop it back around to 1, so it, it's ending the track. Actually, end it back to 4. So let's go sequence 4, and it's pretty much turning out to be a 57-bar song. So you can play it out and demo it, but we really don't have to if you get used to what you're doing with your instruments. Oh, salute to my one viewer. Once again, I'm using camera 5, so I don't know who it is that I'm seeing unless you're using the comment section. We really don't have to listen to all this because you got the gist. So what you want to do next is you want to convert the whole thing and put it to a blank track that you got out there. Pay attention, MPC X Live and Touch users. I tend to put mine on like track 12. I mean sequence 12 because I hardly ever get to that many sequences if I'm duplicating. So boom, go out here, go to sequence 12. It's all there. It's a 64-bar loop. Now the next part is the unfortunate part of going back to the damn computer, because the purpose of getting these things is to stay away from the damn computer. So basically what you'll have to do is go into your DAW and go to File. Let me go ahead and give you exacts. Go to File, go to Export, then you go all the way down to as audio mix down. Now, it actually shows it here. I haven't done enough on the Touch since we have 2.0 implemented to know exactly to go to where on the UI. But actually from the, this is all new. We never had this before. And 1.96 LAN, this never existed. This is dope. But, so yeah, start, total, stereo, separate programs, explode tracks. This is dope as fuck. Master inserts, save as product. Okay. And you got your options of WAV, AIFF, and MP3. This is awesome. It's never existed. So, it's pretty much cut and dry now. It's really nothing I can really tell you except for you can adjust your tail length, and I believe that's right here. Yeah. So, yeah, you can adjust your tail length, which is the end of your track, to, let's say, I tend to put my tails at 3 seconds. Especially if you got like reverb going on. You don't want some reverb to just clip off and then it's just dead silence. It kind of looks like you rushed and finished the project. So yeah, hit the export button. Figure out where you want to export to. File name I put for this was Zayday. And yeah, you can actually switch to where you want to put this shit, huh? Let me see. Let's see, where do I have my shit? No. Now this is all new. This is new to me, yo. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to go this route. I'm just going to do what I'm used to doing over here on the desktop. Which is go to desktop, boom. Then put it in my folder of working on it right there. And we're gonna say right there. Boom. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is, man. That's what you got to do when you're doing when you're sequencing. That's just my workflow. It's probably about 5 or 10 different ways of doing this, but this is just the simple way I do it. And I mean, it works out pretty good as long as you keep up with the names of your shit. I mean, if you name this, it'll be far easier as a beginner. But the more you do it and the faster you want to work, you don't want to really go into here and be like, oh, let me type. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I want to do it, sometimes I don't. But that's what it is, pretty much cut and dry, man. Track 12. Yep, we are at 8,600 views. We need to get 14 more. Grind with me. It's your boy Program. Like if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Or not, because I'm trying to beat a record. I'm trying to make this happen before I get to 100 subscribers. So, yeah, stay tuned. Or not. Thanks for viewing, though. Your boy Program. I'm out.